There's a very thin line between gambling and trading. It's so thin that you can be a gambler and still be thinking that you're a trader. From the beginning of my trading career to the point where I almost quit, I was a gambler, but I did not know. Why is that? The only reason you want to quit trading is because you've either lost a lot of money or you don't think you will ever make money trading forex. Some traders that want to quit even convince themselves that trading is a scam. Listen to me, I'm here to tell you that you're not alone in this struggle. I'm sure none of you got to the point where you locked yourself in a room very sad and depressed because you lost some money that was entrusted to you. The first time police ever came to my student's apartment was because of trading. So I've seen the lowest points in trading, and if I can prevail and actually be at the point I am today in trading, then I believe anyone can achieve the same thing. So please don't rush to quit trading. I'm sure that after you're done watching this video and you apply the steps that I give you in this video, you will see a significant change in your forex career. The year I almost quit trading was 2021, and it's not as if I didn't face issues in my career earlier on. I did. I faced a lot of issues in my career earlier on, but why I quit was because of the highs and lows that I faced, and I was just sick of it. 2 years in the trading industry with nothing to show for it was one of the most traumatizing events that I've ever faced. I put in my all in the forex market, and all I got was blown accounts and lost challenges. My family even advised me to start planning to go to the US and go and look for a job over there. I'm telling you guys that was my worst nightmare. Going to the States to sell my time for money was like hell to me. But because of how trading traumatized me, I started the process to start relocating. Let me tell you how it was. I had a working strategy, or so I thought. A strategy that I learned directly from YouTube, from one of the most respected traders on there. Now my problem was that whenever I traded this strategy on demo, I'll make a lot of money. Demo money, of course. But when I tried to trade in the live market, to be something entirely different. It would be as if the market gods were watching me and making sure that I lose my trades. Why will I be making money on demo accounts, but when I come to the live market I'll be losing money? This thing really messed with me. Then it got to a point that I told myself that I wasn't going to trade demo anymore, only live trading. I struggled and struggled to a point that I started losing money and making money. I've talked about this in my past videos where I call it the cycle of doom. I was just tired of everything. And take notes, I was supposed to be an engineer, but I've already kept my engineering dreams to the side to focus on my forex career. I didn't have any other hope. Trading felt so unstable and I couldn't deal with the uncertainty. I remember when I decided that I was going to quit. It was a tough decision, but I had to make it happen because I was a couple of years deep in the forex industry with nothing to show for it. That was when one of my friends invited me to his house. This guy has already started seeing success in the market, so he just called me to his place so that we would just analyze the whole situation together. We spent hours in his place going through everything together, and that was when he realized what the issue was. My trading system didn't have any backbone. I'll explain. He asked me why I trade my system, and I told him it was because it's from a trader that I respect, a trader that I saw on YouTube. He said okay. Then he asked me for the detailed stats that gave me the confidence to put money behind this system. I looked at him as if he just invented electricity. Detailed what? He laughed at me seriously, and that was when I realized that I was doing something very unprofessional. I'll try to be as clear as possible when saying this. If you don't have at least 100 trade sample size on your system, that means you've been gambling, not trading. There's a very thin line between gambling and trading. It's so thin that you can be a gambler and still be thinking that you're a trader. From the beginning of my trading career to the point where I almost quit, I was a gambler, but I did not know. Why is that? Because what I was trading had no backup. I had no proof that what I was trading can actually make me money. I had no stats on it, and that's what a lot of you are doing. Be honest with yourself. Have you backtested your system, and do you really know what it can do? Do you know what it can't do? Do you have stats on it? Do you know the win to loss ratio? Have you tested it in different seasons with different instruments? These are the issues. People complain that they're losing money. They complain that the market is harassing them. They complain that the market is a scam, but they refuse to do the work that's required to level up. There's also another big issue that a lot of people have that must be addressed in this video. A lot of you make money on demo, but you don't make money on your live accounts. This is because when you're trading your demo accounts, you don't trade it with emotions and expectations. But in a live accounts, your fear and your greed sets in. You're scared of losing the accounts, and you still want to use that same one account to retire your entire bloodline. That's the issue. Many of you trading the markets don't really understand that you're in the financial industry. And in this financial industry, if you're too attached to the money, you'll make mistakes that will cost you that money that you're attached to. You should only be trading with money that you're willing to lose. People that make a lot of money from the markets are people that have accepted their risk. So can you see why you're making money on demo? You're actually making money on demo because you truly don't care. You have nothing at risk, so you don't care if you win or lose. You just trade your system without any emotional bias. But that's never the case when you're trading with your live accounts. Your emotions always come into the picture whenever you're trading, and that's why you're always having issues when you're trading. Now, How can you solve this issue? Now, the first thing I'll tell you is that if you have something that's already giving you money, let's say like a business or a job or so that's already giving you money, then Forex is for you. As a struggling trader, you will enjoy more in trading. You will go far in trading when you're not depending on your trading results for your survival. Look, trading is a way to grow money, not a way to start making money from the scratch. You usually bring in your capital, fund it, and start trading it. So the aim is to grow that capital, not to start making money from the scratch. So the thing is that the bigger your capital, the bigger your profits. Of course, that's if you know what you're doing. So if you have something that's giving you money already, then you're at an advantage. Now, secondly, you need someone to hold your hand, someone that genuinely wants to see you win. And truthfully, that was one of the major things that stopped me from quitting. I almost quit before I met that my friend that taught me what I needed to know to make money from the market. He guided me and showed me the roadmap. It was that roadmap that pushed me towards my trading success. And it's like that in every industry. Even when I went to get into real estate, I had to go and meet the OGs in that industry to learn from it. When my cousin went to get into the importing and exporting business, I had to connect him to the big shots in that industry. Mentorship is simply the fastest way to get the best results in any industry that you're in. This is because their system have been tested, approved, and trusted. It's a system that's currently working and that have worked in the past. So what's the point of trying to invent a new wheel? What's the point of wasting all those time, wasting all those years when you can easily learn directly from a professional? Though one thing I noticed is that struggling traders, they have a very strong ego, an ego that will put them in trouble and keep them losing for a very long time. I remember one time I saw the chart of a struggling trader. He had a lot of things in that chart, multiple indicators, multiple lines. Like the chart was just so scattered. I tried explaining to him that he doesn't need all those things and that simplicity is the things that make people money in this trading industry. But he refused and started explaining to me how all the indicators help him. Then after he spent all the time explaining, I now told him to show me his MT5 history. Let's see in real time how this complex trading system is really helping him. He hesitated, and after I insisted and tried, I finally saw it. This guy has been losing consistently for months. I was so shocked, to be honest. This is because he knows I'm a professional. He knows that I passed the 100k challenge in 10 days. He knows that I've been making money consistently from the market and I'm 6-figure funded. He knows all these things, and he even knows some of the people that have helped change their lives with trading. So why wasn't he accepting what I told him? Why didn't he need the advice of someone that's way ahead of him in the industry? That was when I realized that he's a completely brainwashed man. He had been brainwashed by a lot of trading influencers. They made him believe so much in a lie that he can't even accept the fact that it's a lie. And this is one of the things that lead people to quit trading. Look, let me break this down for you. The amount of trading clowns on the internet is very high. So if you want to learn how to trade from an individual, make sure it's someone that have results. And I'm talking about flashy things because I can easily buy a sports car from my real estate profits and claim that it's from Forex profits. That's what a lot of these trading clowns do. So don't be attracted to those things. Be attracted to value. Like a person that passes multiple challenges, break multiple records, show you how to do it, and also gives you solid advice that pushes you to the next level. A trader that will actually tell you the reality of trading. That's the type of traders that you should learn from. Falling victim to a trading clown can make you quit trading. So make sure you learn how to differentiate the real from the fake. Listen to me, day trading actually changed my life. All the businesses that I run right now is because I made excess cash from trading and invested it in assets. So don't let bad decisions stop you from becoming a professional and profitable trader. You're only a few right decisions away from sitting on these millions. And I know that you've already spent a very long time in this trading industry. So I wouldn't want it to go to waste because of the mistakes that majority of struggling traders make. That's literally why I post videos like this, to point the struggling traders in the right direction. If I can do it, you definitely can do it too. I have a mentorship program where I teach people how to trade the Forex markets from a beginner level to a professional level. I teach my students my trading system and also give them access to a community where they can trade with me. If this is something you're interested in, use the first link in the description to send me a DM on Telegram. Keep your head up, trader. I'm rooting for you and I love you. See you in the next one.